Lady Tad wants me to, stay away from Uncle Palmer, and I said okay. Look, you know, the only reason that he sent you over here is because he felt that if you invited me, he was sure I wouldn't say no.
You know, why couldn't he just be honest with me?
I don't know. I mean, you know Uncle Palmer. He's used to getting what he wants.
Are you sure Tad won't change his mind?
Oh, Laney, I'm positive.
Uncle Palmer is going to be really hurt. You know, listen to me. I can't believe that I'm feeling sorry for him.
Well, come on, you love him. I mean, geez, I understand.
Well, I hate some of the things that he does. But Dixie, he still really cares about us.
I know he does, and I really want to go. But there's no way Tad's gonna go. And if I go without him, he'll be furious. I mean, that's not worth it.
I don't mean to pressure you, but...
I know. You think I should go, and you're right.
I just feel bad. Because there aren't that many occasions when all of us get together. Are you really sure that Tad would be mad if you came all by yourself?
Positive. I know he would be. Excuse me, let me just do this.
You know, Dixie, what if it was his mother's birthday, and he wanted to go to her party? Would you tell him that he couldn't go?
Oh, no way, of course not.
Well, then he is not being fair. I mean, if Tad doesn't want to go to Uncle Palmer's party, then that's fine. But you should be able to do what you like.
Look, Laney, it's just not that simple.
Well, it should be. And sometimes you have to stick up for yourself, Dixie. I mean, look at me.
You, Laney?
All right, I know it's hard to see, but from day one, since I arrived in Pine Valley, Uncle Palmer has tried to run my life. I mean, trying to take me away from David. And remember how he didn't want me to live in the dorms? And now, well, he doesn't want me to have anything to do with Trask. But you know something? When I'm firm, he backs down. I mean, he doesn't like it. But in a way, I think he respects me for it.
So you think I'm being a wimp, huh?
Yes. No. Look, Dix, I just don't think Tad should stop you from going to this party. That is, if you really want to go.
No, I do.
Well, then talk to him. And make him understand how important this is to you.
You're such a nudge. Okay, all right.
Really?
Yes, all right, I'll talk to him. Okay. Oh, I love you. I love to talk to you.
Oh, I love you, too.
Listen, you gotta get going. You gotta have pizza with that guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just remember that I want you there, too, okay?
Okay.
See you tomorrow?
Did you go? Or... okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Health Club, Tim Martin speaking.
Travis, you shouldn't have come here.
Erica, I wanted to get everything out into the open.
He tells me that he wants you back.
And that I'd asked you for some time.
You're not going to humor him in this nonsense, are you?
I'm not humoring.
Come here. Have you forgotten that you and I are supposed to be getting married?
No, I haven't forgotten.
Well, then tell him to get lost.
Look, you don't understand what's at stake.
I don't understand. I'll tell you this. I understand a lot more than you think I do. I understand that if you can't tell this man right now to get out of our lives and quit interfering, that says it all.
No, it's not that simple.
Well, it is to me.
Jack, too much has happened. Look, Travis, I'm not going to be forced into making a decision that I'm not ready to make.
You've already made it.
Jack, she said she needs some space. Why don't you just leave off?
Hey, why don't you just back off? Don't tell me what to do.
I didn't come here to argue with you,
Fine.
Jackson, really. Erica, I'll call you tomorrow.
I don't blame you for being upset. I'm upset, too. I'm so upset. I really believe, though, that we are both too emotional to talk right now. So I'm leaving.
No. Don't you dare leave.
No, look, we will talk later. But I need to be alone.
Don't leave. We need to talk about this, right?
Oh, Opal, will you stop fooling around with those cards? What are you trying to find out?
Oh, I'll tell you, Myrtle, you're just lucky you never had kids. It's all I can say.
You got nothing to worry about. Here's Jenny, and she looks great, and she is doing just
my
fine.
Sweet Jenny, I do miss her. Goodness.
Oh, mind, here's Tad. Now, I admit he was a bit slow to start with, but he's turned into a real fine man.
Oh,
He
yeah,
really
you
is.
think a real fine man would be turning on his mama the way Tad is, just threatening every 5 minutes to toss me out of my keister?
Well, honey, you can't blame him. I mean, you've been living with him and Dixie for months
Oh,
now.
all right. It's why I'm here. I mean, of course I like to shoot the breeze with you and everything, Myrtle, but those kids want me out, and I was just hoping that maybe I could have my old room back.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry, but you know every room in the house is full now.
Oh, you're all full up, are you?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's what I told Tad would probably be the case, but I had to check just in case. Looks like I'm just gonna have to stay where I am.
Look, honey, if you're really stuck, you can have the sofa, okay?
The sofa, what am I gonna do on this sofa, Myrtle?
Well, you could try sleeping on it.
Sleep. Have you noticed the size of it lately, Myrtle? The second half of my body be hanging over the edge of this thing. I mean, and my bad back, well, I'd be ruined for life. I'd never walk again.
Well, I don't see a bad back in the cards.
Oh,
honey.
yeah, well, those cards do not know anything about my bad back, Myrtle. I mean, there are plenty of morning when I cannot even stand up straight. You ought to stop by sometime for the sideshow.
Well, look, I can phone friends and see if one of them will put up with,
Don't
put
you
you up.
dare, Myrtle.
Well, that's what
Now,
you
if you think I'm going to be moving in with a complete stranger, I'm much too old. It's far too late in my life to be putting up with those kinds of shenanigans. Thank you very much.
Well, it was just a thought. I mean, you said that Tad and Dixie wanted you out.
Yeah, well, they're just going to have to change their minds, aren't they? Because if there is no place in all of Pine Valley where I can go, then I'm just going to have to stay put. As trying as that may be for all of us.
Yeah, well, I see from the cards that's exactly what you're gonna do.